Saludos! Saludos in the motherfucking business. Just checking, bro. Just checking. Multitasking at the same time. Just making sure we'll see what I was fucking checking. None of them couldn't. Just checking out the audio, the visual, making sure we're streaming properly. I don't want to have any interruptions as I'm streaming. Behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the scenes. Here what you do. Just a few more seconds. Making sure we're transmitting. Making sure that I got my glass of wine ready to go. Well, you know what I mean? I mean, it's early here in California. Here. You know what I mean? Small town of California. I was kind of waiting for other channels to come on and shit like that. There. And, you know, I wanted to get entertained, but I guess I'll entertain you guys tonight. You know what I mean? Saludos! Just down the one. Let me serve myself another one. Just to get started, my first one of the night. I ain't lying. It's my first glass of wine of the night. So I gotta serve myself a second. You know what I mean? I might even just down that second one too. Fuck it, homie. Just to let it kick faster. You know, we're gonna talk boxing. We're gonna talk boxing. Just bear with me. Dude. Live on Cut on the Red. Okay. Let's go. Salute. Ooh, nice. I just serve myself a third one. And have that third one just for a little bit of sipping as I go along. You know? Yeah, I'm a wine drinker, huh? So far I have two small glasses of wine. Right, and I got my third one for the night. And I'm ready to go. Yes, I am. With that being said, welcome to another edition of the Boxing Commentaries with a Duke. I want to send a shout out to the people on the chat. Rusty Cage, what's up to you? Greetings, my friend. Bernie Furon says, what up? What's up, bro? Ryan versus Rolly, a bullshit fight. Well, let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. I'm going to drop the link. I also wanted to talk about the fight that's coming up tomorrow. So I don't know, man. I was kind of debating if I was going to do two topics in one, or if I was just going to stretch this one out, cut it, edit it, and then just upload the second half later. Because I did want to talk about Diego Pacheco. You know what I mean? So he's fighting tomorrow, bro. And for those of you who don't know, Diego Pacheco is fighting Nelson, right? Steven Nelson is his name. And they got pretty entertaining in the press conference, you know. And then they had their weigh-in today. I missed the weigh-in. I'm not gonna lie. I missed the weigh-in. I was busy when I was working today. After work, I had some things, some personal things to take care of. You know how a dude does it. I have some things to see, and some people to do, some things to do, and some people to see. Just the way I do it. Just the way I do it. But welcome. I want to welcome everybody once again, man. I want to welcome everybody once again to another edition here of the Boxing Commentary with Indeed. Man, I think it's this second glass of wine already kind of hit me, bro. I know I'm slurring my words already, bro. See, that's what happens when you're chilling with the dude. I might just fucking down two shots quick. You know what I mean? And then get fucking a little slurry and just fucking just keep going. Oh shit. I ain't driving. You know, I'm at home. You know what I mean? In my office and shit. And I'm just sipping on some wine. I'm sucking some boxing. Fuck it if I start slurring some words, you know what I mean? It's my time to unwind. It's my time to unwind the laces of my fucking boxing gloves. Let my fucking fingers stretch a little bit, huh? You know what I mean? I haven't done none of this shit fucking for like a week or so. I don't know, a couple of days and shit. I don't really watch social media like that, huh? So My time, man, my time. That's why I want to talk about boxing. It's my favorite sport, if you want to call it a sport. Yeah, but it's a deadly sport. It's a business, historical. You know, what I mean, it's a pugilistic sport of boxing. So once again, everybody, welcome to another edition of the Boxing Commentaries with Duke. I'm here to talk about Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. And as Rusty Cage has already commented, he thinks it's a bullshit fight, right? And what up to you, Bernie Farron, once again. So let's get started. Let's get started with the show. I think we're exiting the backstage passes, and now we're entering the main show. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is when you're with this dude. You know, let you guys hang around with the backstage passes there. And let me go ahead and I was gonna check the fucking my stream. I don't want it to be too loud also in the background. You know what I'm saying? So I just lowered it down as well. Volume. So yeah, man, let's talk about it. Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Is it a bullshit fight? Well, you know what, dude? It might be a bullshit fight to you, but to me, bro, I like the fight. And let me tell you why I like the fight. Let me tell you why I like the fight. Ryan Garcia has not fought anybody since he fought Devin Haney, right? And Ryan Garcia was going through some mental fucking issues that I really don't want to get into in this fucking particular video. You know what I mean? And his fight was removed. It was turned into a no contest. You see what I'm saying? So even despite the fact that he beat the shit out of Devin Haney, he was scrutinized. You know what I mean? He was called a cheater. He tested positive for some Austrian shit. You know what I mean? And he claims to be clean. He claims it was a tainted substance because he passed every test leading up to the fight. But come fight night, he tested positive for some Austrian. That wouldn't really help him at all. You know what I mean? And for the fight night, because this is such low amounts. Uh, Now, if you want to believe the word of someone else, uh, if it was cheating or not, go ahead, bro. That's your choice. For me, particularly speaking, bro, I think it was his supplements were tainted. You know what I mean? It's just a mismanagement, a careless act of taking natural substances without actually verifying, checking it on a huge mega fight like this. You got to be more professional than that. You know what I mean? So it falls under not just Ryan Garcia, but his team. And so, was he cheating? I mean, if he would have been tested positive for like steroids, you know, growth hormones, then yeah, I might have said yeah. But in this case, I think it was just a bad call. But he tested positive at the end of the day, right? He cheated. And so, with that being said, you know what I mean? He is coming from a really bad side of the story. He really is having issues with this, bro. He's trying to prove himself. And on top of that, you know, the all eyes are on him, the pressure, the so excuses, maybe, but he hasn't fought in a year, and his last fight is all the bullshit that I just mentioned, right? So would it be better to throw him, you know, against the Wolves, or let's say Ryan Garcia against Terrence Crawford next, Ryan Garcia against Teofimo Lopez? You know, what I mean, those fights would be, you know, I think asking too much of a man like Ryan Garcia, who may not be, you know, I don't want to say it, bro, but publicly speaking, from what he disclosed, he might not be, you know, mentally 100% ready for the fight. Physically, the body follows the brain. You know what I mean? So if your mind ain't right, your body is not 100% right. Which is why Ryan Garcia wasn't able to make weight against Devin Haney, in my opinion. He wasn't really focused like that. He was dealing with some other shit outside of boxing. But inside of boxing, I mean, he had a good fight, a good performance against Devin Haney. You know what I mean? It's tainted. So you can't really give him credit for that because at the end of the day, on paper, it's tainted. You know what I mean? Like you saw the fight, you saw the fight. But at the end of the day, it doesn't count. It's just the way it was scheduled. You know, just it might count for you, you know, but I hope Devin Haney realizes that you know it doesn't count. And, you know, which he has stood up to the plate and you know pretty much threw away that stupid bullshit lawsuit that he had against Ryan, which made him look very weak. You know, but for Ryan, I think it's a good fight. They were going to throw Pitbull Cruz at Ryan Garcia, and if you last recall, when Rolly was a champion, it was Pitbull Cruz, if I'm not mistaken, who took away his title. So Pitbull Cruz comes in, defeats Rolly Romero at 140 pounds. You know what I mean? So Pitbull Cruz is a credible opponent, former champion of the 140-pound division. And at this lightweight division, you have Pitbull Cruz, who defeated Rolly Romero. Ryan Garcia was going to face Pitbull Cruz. You see what I'm saying? The guy that defeated his next opponent. So it's a step down. It is, right? But Ryan Garcia against Pitbull Cruz is a mega fight, in my opinion, as well. The fans will flock to that fight. Um, Not only that, but that's a fight that's going to test Ryan's will as well, because that's what Pitbull Cruz does. It tests your will. And why not have Ryan Garcia at 100%? Now, Rolly Romero is also coming from a loss, right, to Pitbull Cruz. Is he really? No, actually, he came back and won a fight. I take that back. I could, I didn't check Rolly Romero's, but let me check right now record. But I recall that Rolly's record does have a win. I think his last fight, he beat somebody. I can't remember who he beat. Let's see. Yeah, he beat Manuel Jaimes, and he defeated this particular guy on September of last year. And it was Isaac Cruz who defeated Rolly Romero previous to that fight, and in March of 2024, right, of last year. So Pitbull Cruz becomes a champion by defeating uh, Rolly Romero, and Rolly Romero comes back. He gets a unanimous decision win against Manuel Jaimes. And let's see, so it's a step down in a sense. Both are coming from a win. Technically speaking, Ryan Garcia, uh, his win was called again, a no contest, but hey, it is what it is. So is it a bullshit fight, bro? Knowing all that information, bro, knowing that Rolly Romero um, is coming back from a win, but previous to that he was knocked out, right? He's coming up, so for Rolly Romero, it's a great fight. Is it a bullshit fight for Rolly Romero? Is Rolly Romero cashing in this fight? Is he scoring big? Is he winning before the fight? You know what I mean? Economically speaking, when it comes to the publicity, the promotion, the type of a fight they're gonna have, it's a huge stellar fight. So in my opinion, it's not a bullshit fight for Rolly Romero. For Rolly Romero, he's scoring big time in this fight. For Ryan Garcia, bro, I think it's the perfect fight. I think Pitbull Cruz might have been a little bit too much for a fighter who's been inactive for a whole year, coming back with certain issues outside of the ring. You know what I mean? Let's see, Rusty Cage. I thought Turkey only makes 50-50 fights. Isn't this a 50-50 fight, bro? When you take into consideration reality of Ryan Garcia's past, when you take into consideration the reality of Rolly Romero, right? For Rolly Romero, this is a great fight. It's a great opportunity. Former world champion loses to Pitbull Cruz, comes back, wins a fight, and he's on his way back to seek for another title fight. Now you might make fun of Rolly Romero. I don't know if you do or not, or you might hate on Rolly Romero. I don't know if you do or not. I'm assuming so that you have some type of a resentment or something. You got something against Rolly Romero, maybe because he has two knockout losses in his record. But he got knocked out against Tank Davis. I mean, let's be honest. If you face Tank Davis, most likely you're about to get knocked the fuck out. Ask Ryan Garcia. They have a common foe, right? Both have a loss to the same fighter by similar conditions. They both got knocked the fuck out by Tank Davis. So you can't really discredit Rolly Romero by having a knockout loss to Tank when Ryan Garcia also has a knockout loss to Tank. Now, Pitbull Cruz knocked out Rolly Romero. And then you could even say that for whatever reason, Ryan Garcia didn't fight Pitbull Cruz. Rolly did. Ryan was scheduled to fight Pitbull Cruz next. They took Pitbull Cruz out of the picture and replaced him with Rolly Romero. So Rolly Romero could say, you could have fought Pitbull Cruz instead of fighting me. See, Rolly Romero could use this for his advantage, bro. Coming up to the league to the conference. If Ryan starts talking shit, motherfucker, you got knocked out by fucking Pitbull Cruz, and Rolly could come back with some crazy shit and be like, "Fuck you, Ryan. You were supposed to fight Pitbull instead of me, but you chickened out, and you chose to fight the guy who lost against Pitbull Cruz, and you had Pitbull Cruz next, right?" So that would have put Ryan on the spot. I'd be like, "Yeah, that's right, Ryan. That's right. You could have had Pitbull next, and you didn't fight him. You actually chose Rolly after that." Whether if that's true or not, whether it was Ryan's choice to say, "Nah, Pitbull not just now. Let's just wait. Let's get Rolly." That could have been Ryan's decision. Who the fuck knows, bro? We don't know. That could have been Ryan's team, for all we know, right? And it's a possibility, and because that possibility exists, Rolly can use that for his advantage, meaning that I could use that argument and say, "Wait a minute, bro. Rolly lost to Pitbull Cruz, and Ryan never fought Pitbull Cruz. So how can you call Rolly a joke? How can you call Rolly not worthy? How can you call Rolly not a fan-friendly fighter? How can you not call Rolly an entertaining fighter, brother? Does that mean, you understand what I'm saying? It's in my opinion, I'm not saying you directly, bro, because you're not being disrespectful like that, right? You're being a little sarcastic, but you're not being disrespectful. But a lot of people hate on Rolly, bro. They trash Rolly because he got dropped, he got knocked out. But motherfucker, this is boxing. And I'm OG like that, bro. Especially when it comes to the sport of boxing. I was just a baby growing watching box when I was growing watching boxing with my dad, homie. He would tell me, "Oh, you see this fighter? He's a good fighter." Something they would lose, and my dad would teach me like a lesson. Hey, son, something's that fighter, man. When you saw him get back up, or this is the rematch. Remember when he lost last time? He's back, son. He's back. Win, lose, or draw. So I grew up different, bro. I don't hate Rolly like that. I like Rolly. Shit, he was beating Tank Davis until he got caught. You can't deny the fact that he was not beating Tank Davis. When he fought Pitbull Cruz, he put up one heck of a fight against Pitbull Cruz, but then he just ended up getting schooled by Pitbull Cruz. Fuck it. If you were to put Rolly Romero right now, back in the 80s or the 90s, early 90s, right, with his record, close fights, getting dropped, coming back, fighting the fights, not ducking anybody, he wouldn't have the fucking hate because our generation back then was not like this generation. And I'm not trashing this generation. I'm just saying you guys have different styles. This generation nowadays, and it has also affected some old school heads, some wannabe OGs, right? So just because they're older doesn't mean they're fucking OGs and shit. But some older heads have been kind of, you know, manipulated by this generational way of communicating, bro. It's memes, talking shit, making fun of people, kicking them when they're down. I don't know, bro. Back when where I was from, you got to fight. You fought. You threw downhills. You weren't clinching. You weren't running. Right? You went down like a champ. Shit. Respect to you, bro. Get him at the next one. Run it back. It is what it is. Nowadays, it's like, he's trash. He got knocked out. He's a joke. See it. Just come on, bro. Fuck it, bro. Rolly's a genius, bro. He'll fucking fight you. He'll fight, bro. Rolly will fight you, bro. Rolly will fight you. He's not gonna chicken out, right? So whether you like him or not, he is an athlete. We look at running backs, soccer players, quarterbacks, right? Basketball players. We look at all these players, Olympics, and we go, "Oh, they got this natural talent, man." But they don't win every fucking time. The 49ers don't win all the time, bro. The Lakers don't win all the time, right? The San Jose Earthquakes don't win all the time. USA soccer, USA Mex. I mean, they don't win. Nobody wins all the time, bro. In the Olympics, Usain Bolt didn't win every fucking race. All these Olympics, bro, these wrestlers and triathlon athletes and these long, whatever, these sprinters, whatever, they have tremendous ability to be athletes, but they don't win all the time. But we look at them like, man, these are gifted athletes. But when it comes to boxing, these guys are gifted fucking athletes, bro. They sacrifice themselves. They come in ready for a fight. They train to be warriors or modern day warriors, right? And when they lose, nowadays is you trash them. You throw them in the garbage, bro. You say it's a joke of a fight. You say, I thought you 50, like, Rusty Cages, right now, even talking shit about Turkey. I thought it was a 50-50. Bro, this is a 50-50 fight. Rolly against Ryan is a 50-50 fight. Luke Campbell does not have the power of Rolly Romero. And Luke Campbell dropped Ryan Garcia. Can Ryan knock out Rolly? We all know Ryan got the left hook. But you must have forgot, bro. Rolly got some power of his own. He swings like a maniac. Ryan is not really that. He's quick, but he ain't that fast. He ain't that elusive. Devin Haney, he rocked Ryan Garcia. Ryan recovered after a few seconds, came back. You know what I mean? But Devin doesn't have the follow up that Rolly has. Imagine Rolly throwing a double hook, catching Ryan Garcia, stunning him, and here comes that second double up left hook. You know what I mean? So it's a different fighter, bro. They both have a common loss. One has another loss, but he faced a greater opponent, challenged himself, greater than what Ryan Garcia has ever challenged himself against. It's a 50-50 fight. And when it comes to the entertainment aspect of it, the build up, the shit talking, the hype, the promotion, it's a 50-50 fight. When it comes to crashing each other and the promotion, Rolly got jokes, Ryan got jokes. It's going to be funny both ways. That's a 50-50 fight leading up to the fight. When it comes to power, you could say 50-50 power, right? I don't know, bro. It is a 50-50 fight. It really is, in my opinion. Whether you like it or not, it might not be a stellar undisputed champion versus undisputed champion. No, this is two fighters that have nothing to lose and everything to gain. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. When you got fighters that have nothing to lose and everything to gain, bro, that's fucking dangerous. That's where bad shit happens in boxing, bro. That's when motherfuckers get seriously hurt. When they got nothing to lose and everything to gain, bro. Man, you know what, bro? Let me take a sip of my wine. Saludos to Rolly and Ryan. One more drink. Man, these motherfuckers got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Imagine if Ryan wins, bro. He gets Devin Haney next. You know what I mean? He could defeat Devin Haney next. Gets that other fight against Devin Haney or Teal. It beats him. Man, he becomes one of the greatest with that resume, under all that scrutiny, under all that testing. It'll vindicate him. It'll prove that he was not lying. That it was just a tainted supplement. That he didn't need none of that shit to defeat all these guys after being the most tested fighter in the world after testing positive for some bullshit tainted supplement. He will get vindicated. He has the whole world to win. Nobody would ever talk shit about it. Everybody like, yeah, that was bullshit, bro. They did him wrong. Everybody would apologize to Ryan. Man, I'm sorry, man. You know, it was just bullshit, man. You know what I mean? You defeated Teal. You know what I mean? You fought everybody. You know? Nobody would ever remember that shit. He has everything to win. But if he doesn't win, everybody's gonna treat him like shit. See, he was dirty all the time. But he's already getting that. No matter what you call Ryan after, let's say Ryan loses to Rolly, no matter what you say against Ryan, he already been through that. You already told him that shit. You already called him that. He's already been suspended for that. Man, you know what I mean? He's gonna go fight other, you know what I mean? Shit, you don't understand, bro. If for Rolly to beat Ryan, he'll probably get a rematch and that money, and that'll put Rolly up against maybe even Devin Haney or up against Teal for another stellar big fight with fucking Turkey Alakishi. Man, get out of here, man. Uncle Turkey ain't messing around, brother. Turkey Al Sheik. I think I said it wrong already. Turkey Al Sheik. Uncle Turkey Al Sheik, bro. He's gonna bless Rolly even more. He's blessing him right now against Tank. Against Ryan. He's gonna bless him again, bro. Against a rematch, maybe against Tank. Maybe get Haney. Maybe get Teal. Maybe against Shakur. Maybe against Pitbull. The rematch against Pitbull. I'm telling you, bro. These motherfuckers got nothing to lose and everything to win, bro. Where am I at? It's amazing card. Ryan and Devin, same card. Yeah, bro. It's a great fuck. You know what, bro? I already made that video on Devin Haney facing Jose Ramirez, bro. You haven't checked it out, go look at that video when you get a chance. I talk about how Devin Haney is the underdog in that particular fight. Jose Ramirez is not a joke, bro. And he's coming in with the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. And when his fight against Barbosa, his last fight, where if you literally watch that fight, that's a candidate for fight of the year. That fight was going back and forth, bro, back and forth against a newcomer, a new young gun, a future champ. I mean, this guy Barbosa, bro, I'm telling you, you guys don't know. I mean, Jose Ramirez is no fucking joke, bro. They're coming to win, and and Robert Garcia already gave a statement, and he's telling everybody, bro, it's gonna be an upset. It's gonna be like Andy Ruiz versus AJ Part One when he fucked up the whole fucking AJ versus Wilder. You know what I mean? The guy that's not expected to win is gonna. That's what they're talking about, bro. That's how I kind of see it. It's kind of hard for me not to see Jose Ramirez perform a great job against Devin Haney, and I'm questioning David Haney. I really am. How is David Haney going to handle Jose Ramirez? You know what I mean? Coming from a knockout loss that really didn't count after all that scrutiny, after all that fucking, you know, ridicule from the fans. The fuck you doing, Devin? You're looking like a bitch out here. Hey, what's up, Bill? You're making your son look like damaged goods and shit, bro. You know, so he's just kind of like Ryan too, bro. His mental state of mind, bro, is not really all there. Coming from a fucked up job, bro, that Ryan left him with, right? And then that some people say, bro, that you don't come back the same after a beating like that. So Jose Ramirez, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he might fuck up the whole thing with Diamond. He might even retire Devin Haney. I don't know, but look, all I'm saying, bro, I don't know how Devin Haney is gonna take a loss if he loses to Jose Ramirez, a fighter who's expected to win. All I'm saying is, you know, I don't know. I kind of went too far if he's gonna retire now, but Jose Ramirez. All I'm telling you, Jose Ramirez is gonna fucking perform with a magnificent show against Devin Haney, bro. For whatever reason, but he's gonna perform an awesome show for you guys, bro. For the fans of boxing, bro. And a lot of people are gonna see, bro, that he's gonna test Devin Haney. All I'm saying, bro, he's gonna take it for a ride, or he's gonna take it for a ride. And I'm here to watch the whole thing going down, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's good. But yes, Fernie Firm, it's an amazing card, bro. Just to watch that fight go down, and then Rolly against Ryan, bro. And it's entertaining, bro. It's gonna be a great night of boxing, bro. It's a type of boxing fight where you could bring your kids, or if you don't have kids, you come in and take your little brother, your sister, bro, your cousin, or maybe just chill out with your, you know, a family member, whoever it is, and say, hey, you know, I mean, let me tell you about this guy fighting today. Tell him a little story. You know, this guy was tested. You know what I mean? This guy's coming back from a knock, but he fights everybody. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? You can just talk. You know, it's memories, bro. The memories that I have that I'm sharing with you. How I've been watching these stuff with my pops. Your kids, your cousins, your brothers, your in 10, 20, 30 years from now, they could be talking about these stories just like I am, bro. It's beautiful. It'll be a great night of boxing. I agree with you, Funny Furrow. Fuck yeah, it is, bro. Who knows? Maybe we'll say upsets David, right? Right? It's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Ryan stops him an easy under 6. I don't know, bro. I don't know, Rusty Cage. Only hits like a motherfucker, bro. You saw how you said, they're gonna clash. It's gonna be entertaining. Honestly, bro. Honestly, coming into when I was gonna make this video, I was saying to myself, all right, how am I gonna break this fight down? Who's gonna win? And that's why it took me longer to actually come out live. To be honest with you, I was kind of waiting for Black and Brown Boxing to come out. I think I said that earlier in the show. Free Smoke Friday, it just didn't happen. And I decided, what the fuck? 10:30 hit. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and make a video of my own. I got things to say. You know, it's boxing, my sport. You know what I mean? And fuck yeah, bro. You know what I mean? And I started thinking to myself, all right, let me make a video. I put the timer down. And I'm thinking, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? I'm breaking it down. I'm a boxing fan. I could, you know, I don't need 20, 30 minutes. I mean, I don't need 2, 3 days. I just give me 20, 30 minutes, and I'll break it down, bro. Like logic, and you know what I mean? I'll give you a good story, bro. I'll be here for 30 something minutes talking boxing about, you know, the fight, what, you know, the intricacies of the fight, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute, bro. Who the fuck is going to win this fight? Ryan been dropped by Luke Campbell. Ryan's been knocked out by Tank Davis. They both got a common fucking loss to the same fighter, right? Rolly hits like a motherfucker. He was schooling Ryan. I mean, he was schooling Tank Davis. You know what I mean? It takes a pit bull of a fighter to defeat Rolly like Pitbull Cruz did. Ryan is not really like a pit bull type of a fighter, and Ryan stands up. His style of his stance is like there for Rolly. Ryan stands. He stands up really high, bro. He sets himself up right because he's quick to throw his hooks, bro. Right? That's why Ryan has no choice but to stand up straight because when he's trying to unleash his power, right? He has to stand up straight because he's been training like that with this particular equipment. You see him training, so it's in him. It's a second nature. And if Rolly starts doubling up, even tripling up, going forward all out on Ryan, in my mind, I'm thinking, wait a minute, Rolly got a fucking chance here. Is this a 50-50 fight? And I'm making the fucking video. I start the video and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to call it a 50-50 fight. And then I see these fucking messages. I appreciate them. Don't get me wrong. Right? And I'm thinking, this guy doesn't think it's a 50-50 fight. He thinks it's a bullshit fight. But I think, you know what I mean? So you give me a whole narrative. You give me a whole different thing, and I appreciate it, bro, because without us conversating like this, us boxing fans wouldn't really have, a discussion where we could really break it down, where we could really look at Rolly and say, is Rolly trash? Or has he just fought the best? And he's just like that, bro. I don't know, bro. You got to look at it from the old school perspective minds, the old heads, the OGs like myself, and say, man, these guys, why you might say, oh, they're fanboys because you don't understand us, but I can't expect you to understand what you never been through before. I cannot expect you to feel and look at life from my point of view. When I come from an OG perspective, and you come from a digital technological world that we didn't fucking experience. I heard it before. I can't remember where I heard it from, but someone said, "Hey man, when you get bullied nowadays, you get bullied by the whole fucking world. Back in the days, you got bullied just by the bully from school or something, or the bully from the neighborhood. Right? It was just like one guy, like just the block knew about it, the school knew about it. But nowadays, the whole fucking world knows about it. So I can see it, bro. I mean, I ain't blaming you guys, bro. You guys kind of do have it a little bit harder when it comes to, you know, being ridiculed and the amount of people and the pressure, the eyes that are just looking and ready, and then the trolls. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. If you think Ryan stops him easy under 6, then you're not giving Rolly maybe any rounds, but 1 or 2 at the most. Now, I'm going to try to, because you're not breaking the fight, let me just assume what you're thinking here. Logically speaking, without putting words in your mouth. You're saying he stops him easy under 6. Well, we all know, technically speaking, the first round of boxing, usually by a higher percentage than not, usually boxers tend to use the first round as a feel around kind of a round. Now, who might take the first round? Would it be someone like Ryan, who's a little bit more conservative with his punches? He got a good jab, a good left hook, but usually sets that up. He usually likes to time his left hook. He uses his jab to time his left hook. Whereas Rolly likes to come out a little bit stronger. Rolly does have a good jab, but he likes to throw a little bit more than just one punch when it comes to a power punch. So I'm assuming the feel around the first round might go to Rolly, which is why I said you might give Rolly 1 or 2 rounds, right? Logically speaking, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm just saying because you're saying that he beats him easy, and like I said, I'm assuming you know a little bit about their history, how they fight. So maybe the feel around round that doesn't really mean anything might go to Rolly because he might throw 2 or 3 more power punches than Ryan might. You know what I mean? And Ryan's a little bit more rusty than Rolly is. So you kind of have to kind of give it the first easy round, the feel around round, I guess, to Rolly, right? Logically speaking, when you break it down mathematically, scientifically, when you use the scientific method, right? You kind of have to give that first round to Rolly. It just favors him because Ryan is rusty and Rolly is not, right? And here's the thing: Rolly's not coming from a whole mental issue. So his psychological aspect is I think Rolly's a monster right now, bro. I think Rolly's a killer. I think Rolly's ready to fight. I think he got the call, he got the contract, he confirmed it. He wants it. He's not chickening out. I think right now he's hitting the gym and he's rolly. And I think in his mind, bro, he might come out a little silly, but in his mind, he's ready to kill and he's training to kill. And he doesn't want to get knocked out. And I think he wants to win. And I think he's going to prepare to win. And I think he's ready, bro. Not ready for the fight, but I think he's ready for the challenge, ready for the journey. Whereas Ryan, like I said earlier, I think he has a little bit more pressure on him. So the first round, I would say because of all that shit, it just kind of lean. I'm not saying he knocks out Ryan in the first round. You see what I'm saying, though? The filler round, right? The first round, he just might go to Rolly. So I'm saying, you might give him 1 or 2 rounds. So let's say Rolly comes back and he wins the second round, and then Ryan by the third round, you're saying he beats him easy. So maybe by the third round, maybe by the second round, because I said 1 or 2 rounds, right? Let's say you only give him 1 round. Let's say you give him the first round. Let's say Ryan already has a measure. He's jabbing him. He has a measure. He's landing a few fucking jabs and maybe a few fucking straights, uppercuts. He doesn't want to give up the left hook, because he saves it, right? Ryan kind of saves it. He doesn't. There's times where you see him throwing it because he wants to fucking like show the opponents, hey, I'm here, yeah. But he's very resourceful. Ryan is very resourceful, bro. So let's just say Rolly comes fucks around and gets crazy and he wins the second round. And then by then Ryan, has some time, got some ready, and he's jabbing him, and then boom, he's checking him. And let's say Ryan wins the third round. Let's say Ryan wins the fourth round, like you're saying. Bro, that's a 55. That's a 50-50 fight right there in the first half of the fight. Logically speaking, you could give Ryan the third and fourth, maybe even the fifth, knocking him out in the sixth. Whereas Rolly came out strong in the first half of the fight, first, second, maybe the third round. Whereas Ryan timed him in the third, caught him in the fourth, checked him in the fifth, and by the sixth he knocked him out. Man, that's a good fucking fight. Man, do you know what? Have you ever heard of Marvin Hagler or Tommy Hearns? Have you ever heard of any of those two fighters? Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns had a fight that only lasted 3 rounds, brother. 3 rounds. Until this day, Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns is considered the greatest all-action pack fight ever, bro. Ever. Let me take a fucking drink to that because I saw that fight my Saludos. 3 rounds, bro. So let's say Ryan Garcia, according to your knowledge, your prediction, your calculation is going to be, like I said, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just saying, I'm breaking it down. If it was a 6 round fight, if it were to end, logically speaking, if I were to agree with you, if it was an easy round, by the 6th round he gets knocked out, I'm still going to give the first early rounds to Rolly for coming out strong. Ryan timing him, catching him, knocking him out. 6 rounds is greater than 3. 6 rounds is more than 3. If they give me 6 rounds of all out action and they end it by a huge knockout, I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'll be happy. I'm a happy camper. If this is pay-per-view, I got my money's worth. I got a great night of boxing. I don't want to see a fighter running around in circles, jumping back 2-3 feet to avoid a jab, run around in circles only to come back with the jab and clinch. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see it. Right? I want to see an action-packed fight, and if it ends at 6, because it's an all-out action-packed fight, because these guys got nothing to lose and the whole world to win, count me the fuck in, bro. Count me the fuck in. Adam Hurley, what's up, brother? Ryan might stop first round. He'll probably come out swing. I'm not disagreeing with you. If I go, let's say I go by your particular point of view. Now Adam Hurley is claiming it's a first round fight. Let's say they come out swinging, bro. The first round. Bah, 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 bah. Okay, let's all right. Let's just hypothetically speaking. Let me agree with Ryan like I did with Rusty. Ryan might stop in the homie in the first round because he'll probably come out swinging. Right? Okay. If Ryan comes out swinging, what are the chances that Rolly will swing back? I'll give you a second for that, bro. What is the? Let me repeat that question once again. If like you're stating, if Ryan comes out swinging, ready to kill in the first round, what is the chances that Rolly's gonna match him punch for punch, swing back to defend himself, and possibly look for the same outcome? What are the chances that Rolly might retaliate? They're very very high. I would say about a 99%. I'm about 99% sure accurate, bro. Sure, I'm about positive. I am almost 100% positive that Rolly is gonna swing back. And let's just say, bro, that if the bell rings and these guys come out swinging, 20 seconds come in, they're still swinging, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, the fans are gonna be fucking this, bro. The fans are gonna be good. Shit. The fans are gonna have no choice but to stand up and cheer, bro. What the fuck? What up? Like shit. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? 40 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. And let's say this fight lasts 2, 3 minutes. Bam! First round, knockout. Bro. Bro. Everybody's gonna be talking about like one of the greatest first round fucking fights ever. Cause you know Rolly's gonna match Ryan, bro. Shit, I'm down. Even if it were to be one round, it's gonna be a banger, bro. Shit. Adam also says Ryan had Tank and Devin in trouble in the first round. Yeah, bro. Because Ryan does want to establish himself that he's here, but he's very conservative. After the second round, third round, he tries to establish himself, bro. You know, he tries to check him. He tries to check him. Ryan's more like a checker. You know, let me check your ass. You know, you know let's check the boxes. You know what I mean? I'm here. Pop. I can hit. Pop. I'm quick. Pop. You know what I mean? I got fans. Pop. You know what I mean? Because he plays with the fans a lot too. You know what I mean? So he tries to, so Ryan's trying to, he's a checker. He's trying to check all the boxes, bro. Whereas Rolly, he only got one box to check. Just fucking throw some power punch. Throw power punches back. I ain't a bitch. Pop, pop, pop. Win, lose, or draw. I ain't going down like a bitch. I'm going down like a champ. That's the only fucking checkbox that Rolly has. I ain't a bitch. I ain't going down like a bitch. I ain't ducking anybody. I'm swinging. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't running from nobody. I'm not ducking anybody. I'm right here. He only has one box to check, bro. So he's gonna match it, bro. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's a good fight. Adam also says Rolly's not trash, but Ryan is under. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. This is 100% the whole argument of the night. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. You hit, the bullseye with this one. Rolly's not trash, bro. He's really not, bro. He lost to Tank Davis. He lost to Pitbull Cruz. He had a close fight against that older guy. But if you didn't know that older guy, bro, right? If I forgot his name, bro. Let me think about what the fuck was his name, bro. Fuck off. I think it was Barroso, bro. I think it was Barroso, bro. If you guys didn't know who Barroso was, he was this. Yeah, it was Barroso, bro. Okay, the Venezuelan guy. See, Barroso, bro. This motherfucker was kind of like a monster, bro. He was coming, bro. He had knockout win after 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 knockout win. I mean, this motherfucker was coming in swinging, bro. If you didn't know who Barroso was, bro, and if you didn't see him after, see, Barroso was like, how can I explain it, bro? For the casuals, for those of you who don't know who Barroso is, bro. Let's say Barroso was like, how should I put this, bro? In layman's terms, bro. Barroso is like that uncle that came out of prison, comes out all fucking cut up, all mean. He's a little bit old, but he's fucking cut up. He's mean like a motherfucker. He has all these tattoos. He has a crazy fucking history. Everybody knows he's a killer, right? And if you fight him, bro, fuck, you don't know what you're getting, bro. Like, you're in trouble if you fight a guy like that. But you love him because he's your family. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, bro. Barroso reminds me like that uncle that comes out of prison and he's ready for war, bro. He's older. He's wise. You know, he got experience. He got nothing to lose, everything to win. You know, you fight him, he's fighting you to the death. You know, you better be careful with a man like that, bro. You know what I mean? But you love him, bro, because he's your family member. And Barroso, you love him because he's a fighter, bro. He's a boxer, bro. He's a professional fighter. So you got to get credibility, his training, and his resume, and the way he fights, bro. His hunger, and he comes from poverty. I mean, bro, you just got to fucking look at it in different ways. Right? You got to use kind of different analogies. But the way I see Barroso, and the way I've always seen Barroso, was like this crazy uncle that you haven't seen in 20, 30 years because he was in there fucking fighting motherfuckers for 20, 30 years in prison for a murder that he might have committed. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I really don't blame him for going to war with Barroso. I really don't. Because I got crazy motherfucking uncles, bro, who will give you. I ain't even going to go there. I'm not even going to go. It's going to leave it as it. Leave it as it. For boxers are superhuman. You know what, bro? You know what, bro? Man, these guys, bro, they're to make weight, their dedication, the amount of testing, the pressure with social media, the memes, the haters, the trolls. It's somewhat it takes a superhero to do that. Because one thing is to be a celebrity, and another thing is to be a celebrity because you motherfucking risk your life for a living, fucking kicking ass. And when you lose, you got to put up with all that burden. And not shit, bro. There's a lot of channels on YouTube who quit because of the trolls. There's a lot of YouTube channels on boxing, bro, that they get fed up. They can't take it anymore. There's people that commit suicide because of internet trolling, cyberbullying. Now imagine getting your ass kicked, knocked out in front of the whole world. And then you get trolled on, memed on, shitted on. And this is what you do for a living, bro? Well, psychologically speaking, bro, yeah, they're superhuman, bro. We as OGs as or for some of those younger fans, bro, who are mature, respectful. I meant to say for those younger boxing fans who are respectful, mature, who were raised properly. Even you guys included with the OGs, we have to bring back boxing to that respectful way of looking at the boxers, bro. Like no more shitting on them because they get knocked out. No more shitting on them because they lose, bro. Like no more. I mean, unless they're like they deserve it with all the shit talking, and let's say like they had it coming to them. Maybe yeah, but not every boxer because not just because you lost. You know what I mean? Like let's bring back that. It's because the kids don't know, bro. The younger generation and the older heads who've been manipulated or lost their ways, they just forgot, bro. Right? And these guys are somewhat like superhumans that we might just have to kind of remind them. We have to kind of educate the younger fans that, bro, just because you lose don't mean shit. These guys are athletes. When the Niners, when the Raiders, when they lose, they come back and win the next one. You know what I mean? They don't win all the game, bro. Every NBA, like I was mentioning earlier, the Olympics, they don't win. They don't get gold medals all the time. Boxing, we have to. We respect those athletes, and we call those athletes superhuman. But when we look at boxers, we don't usually fucking in general. We don't usually call them superhumans or the gifted athletes. No, we just say, he lost, he sucks. But shit, we can't. Most of us can't go through the training camp after training camp after training camp, and then your ligaments and your bones start fucking hurting after punching and punching and punching. Not only boxing bags, punching bags, but human flesh, human skulls, human arms. You're punching it. Hey, come on, bro, it's crazy. What's the case? Let's do a poll. Is it a 50-50 fight? All right, go ahead, guys. Adam, I will call it a 70-30 for Ryan. All right, Ryan is the favorite. Right. People made Rolly look like a clown. Yeah, he did, bro. Yeah, he did, bro. But it takes a special kind of fighter to make Rolly look like a clown. You know what I mean? I'm not down on Rolly like a lot of people, but Ryan's not easy task. Ryan's not an easy task, right? Adam, Pitbull did expose Rolly. Can't handle pressure. Ryan will defeat. Ryan will definitely put pressure on Rolly. Yeah, yeah. I just think Rolly's gonna match him though, Adam. I do. You know what? Ryan is. He's not a pressure fighter. Ryan's not known to be a pressure fighter, but he's known to be a killer. He's known to go for the kill. Is what I meant to say. How about that? More like that. He's not a killer. Ryan's not a killer, but Ryan is known to go for the kill, and Ryan knows how to go for the kill. Rolly just goes for the kill every single fucking time. So I'm just saying, I just think Rolly is gonna match Ryan's aggression, bro. It's a good matchup, bro. They're young, they're ambitious, nothing to lose, everything to win. Fuck yeah, bro. Rusty, is Ramirez washed? You know what, bro? I'm not gonna say he's washed because he's only like what? Let me check out his age. I think he's 32 years old. Okay, Jose Ramirez. I thought he was 32 the last time I checked. Oh, that's a baseball player. Boxer, boxer. He is. Yeah, he's 32 years old, bro. So he's 32 years old. Let me look at his resume, bro. His last fight was against Barbosa. So he has 31 professional fights, 29 wins, only 2 losses. He lost to Josh Taylor by unanimous decision. He was outboxed. Fuck it. Josh Taylor, former undisputed champion of the world. So Jose Ramirez lost to an undisputed champion, bro. All right. And then he comes back and he beats Jose Pedraza by unanimous decision. He knocks Richard Comey out. He comes back and he defeats Rancis Bartholomew by unanimous decision, and he goes to war against Honor Barbosa when it was some rounds were close, some rounds were swing rounds. Jose Ramirez was winning some of those rounds, but you cannot deny the fact that Honor won it fair and square. I've been calling it a candidate for fight of the year. It was a good, entertaining fucking fight. 12 rounds of nothing but pure action. And when you look at that fight, it does not look like Jose Ramirez just watched it all, bro. And when you look at his resume, sure, he lost to undisputed champion. Fuck it. Then he comes back and he wins one fight by decision. He knocks out his other opposition, comes back and wins another fight by unanimous decision, goes to war in a close to fucking, in a fight of the year candidacy kind of a fight. I mean, come on, bro. Is that washed? 32 years old? Won every fight but two? I don't know, bro. I don't think he's washed, bro. I just think he's underrated like a motherfucker, bro. Come on, bro. I haven't seen Jose Ramirez take a beating. I haven't seen Jose Ramirez fucking. I can't call Jose Ramirez washed, bro. That one is 32, and he's never been knocked the fuck out. I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I think you're in for a treat. I think you're in for a treat, bro. Bernie Furron, hope not for David. Hope not for David. It says Addo says Ramirez lost to Barbosa. I don't know. Barbosa, a 31-0 fighter. Yeah, man. Barbosa's undefeated. He's a good fighter. He's a young gun. He's the he's the one. He's the one to look out for, bro, in the division, bro. I think Devin gonna play it safe with Jose. You know what, bro? He just might. Eddie Medi says Devin Haney is looking like a monster. Like Scully from Monster Inc., but nonetheless still a monster. Okay. I think it's a risky fight for the. It's definitely a risky fight. Definitely a risky fight, brother. I think sure, yeah, you can call them warm ups, bro. They're definitely warm ups. I'm not gonna deny that, but he's getting the harder one. I would say Devin is getting the harder test to prove not only to himself but to the fans that he belongs. And I'm thinking, why Jose Ramirez, bro? Why? It's like, why, bro? Why'd you fucking pick Jose? He's gonna make you look bad, regardless. Yeah, bro. Jose Ramirez versus Devin Haney. Let's say Devin Haney never lost to Ryan Garcia. Erase that fight. Let's say in another dimension, Ryan never fought Devin, and it would have been Jose Ramirez versus Devin Haney. I'm not saying that Jose Ramirez would have punished Devin Haney like Ryan did. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, why, bro? He's an upset ready to happen, bro. Jose Ramirez is one upset away from coming back and reclaiming the lightweight division. I'm telling you, bro, because before he lost to Josh Taylor, It was Jose Ramirez this, Jose Ramirez that. He was the champ. He was the man. And when he fought Josh Taylor, it didn't go so well, right? And then it was Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez became the man. And then after that, it was Teofimo Lopez, having issues, not unifying other champions, Rolly, Pitbull, what I mean? Shit like that. Ryan's back, Haney's here. I mean, it all fell apart, but it's coming back together because of Uncle Turkey. Uncle Turkey, all the chic, bro. He's bringing it back. He's bringing it back, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And warm up, yes. Jose Ramirez, why? Why? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Why does Rolly always look like he's confused? Rolly always looking like he's a stand makeup. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Maybe you, in your imagination, you might think he looks confused. Uh, I'm assuming by your comment, you might not be a Latino. You know what I mean? Maybe his facial expressions, maybe his facial features may not look like your facial features. Because I'm like 99% sure who you are, Adi, and I know how your facial features look like. And some could say that you might look confused or not. Um, I'm just saying, William Romero's is a young man. He's a warrior, not afraid to lose. He don't duck nobody. He's lost before, twice, but he's always stood up, or he's always welcomed the challenge. In other words, confused? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't call this facial expression confused. Right? I really wouldn't. I don't know. But that's your point. Devin should have fought Rolly. You know what, bro? Rolly against Devin is also a dangerous fight, bro. Rolly is a risk. Rolly is a liability, bro, for your resume. Rolly might not be as dangerous as Jose Ramirez. Let me tell you why Jose Ramirez has a great corner, historical, future Hall of Fame corner. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy, bro, and their history, their experience working together with Jose Ramirez. It's just, bro, they have a great arsenal, right? It's a huge challenge for Devin Haney. But Devin facing Rolly Romero might not be as a great challenge against Jose Ramirez, but Jose Ramirez doesn't have the knockout power, doesn't have that potential to hurt you kind of power that Rolly has. And we've seen Rolly give Tank Davis one a heck of a fight, right? And Devin doesn't have the power that Tank has, right? Tank has power. Devin doesn't have that kind of power. So, I'm sorry, Tank Davis was able to be more comfortable, more patient in the pocket against Rolly to time him, to sacrifice a little bit for the opening and taking advantage of that particular opening. Whereas Devin doesn't have that kind of chin, that kind of a patience, and that kind of a durability that Tank has to stay in the pocket against Rolly, bro. Rolly matching Devin punch for punch could be bad news for Devin, knowing. I mean, we had questions about Devin Haney having a chin or not after he fought Linares because Jorge Linares tested him, right? He checked him, and Jorge Linares is not known to be a power puncher. So that's why we always thought that Devin Haney might have a fragile chin. Ryan was able to prove that. Rolly can prove that. I just think Rolly and Jose Ramirez are not warm-up fighters, bro. They're not the fights that they should have happened as in their comeback fights. Rolly is too dangerous. Jose Ramirez is too dangerous. Two different fighters, two different styles, two different types of fucking power when you look at it and aggression. You know what I mean? It's just two different type of fighters. Each possess a risk of its own. Why did they pick these two fighters? It's just a greater challenge. They're not picking from the bottom of the barrel. They're picking from these are, bro. If you consider one or the other fighter an A class fighter, they're a position. They're B plus fighters, bro. These are B plus fighters. Rolly is a B plus fighter. Jose Ramirez is a B plus fighter, bro. They're not A sides. They're not champions like that, but they're B plus fighters. They're B class kind of fighters, bro. They swing, they hit, they pressure. Their only losses have been to major opposition, bro. Come on. Cesar, C28. Saludos, carnal. Ryan took Tank's punches flush in the face and got right up. He'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be a great fight, bro. That's a better fight. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to have all four in the same press conference. That'd be great. That'd be great if they have all four in the press conference. Um, Ryan can be relentless. Ryan can be relentless and put a lot of pressure on his. Yeah, I seen it. Okay. Yeah, Ryan's definitely going to be the favorite. So is Devin. They're supposed to come out and win these fights, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Rolly catches Ryan with the double left hook, right? And don't be surprised or some type of double up punch. And don't be surprised if Jose Ramirez outclasses, outboxes, out aggresses um, Devin Haney. Hey, I hope Rolly still has the Chihuahua here, Doctor. I don't fucking talking about, bro. Look at the tag of Devin fights Ryan come out of the first round throwing. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Ryan is a checker, bro. Ryan's definitely a checker. I'll put money on Rolly not winning any round. All right, bro. Awesome. Turkey is saving boxing for reals. That's true. You should get Rolly on your podcast. He's a character. I'm not even sure if they watch my podcast. I'm a small channel, bro. I'm a part timer. I rather watch and participate. Help other channels grow. When I see the other channels are not putting up videos or they're just too busy, the ones I like, then I might just come in and do something because I like boxing, bro. I like talking boxing. Rolly versus, but hey, it'll be great to get Rolly in here, bro. It'll be great to get Rolly in here, bro. I mean, if these all anybody can come and get it. You know what I mean? Talk boxing. I'm not the type of person that reaches out to people. You know what I mean? Because I do this kind of like on a part time. Um, that'd be great. I would love to talk to Rolly and chop it up, talk fucking UFO, talk with him. You know what I mean? Talk boxing. I wouldn't bring too much boxing talk with Rolly. I think I'm more. You guys know me, bro. Like I'll talk with the fans about boxing. But if I were to talk to a boxer, a professional boxer, like Ryan or Rolly, I want to talk boxing. I might ask him one or two questions, but if and let's say we have a 1 hour interview, maybe one or two questions might be about boxing, and the rest will be about you know like crazy shit. Like maybe a little bit about where they come from. What's their hunger. How do they prepare? Advice, maybe some health tips, and then I'll ask them about some UFO shit, scary stories. You know what I mean? I might talk about some funny shit. Maybe a torta tail. For those of you who don't know what a torta tail is, like a chunky chick tail. You know what I mean? Or something like that, bro. And I'll have fun with Rolly, bro. Rolly's see. Here's the thing, bro. Rolly's the type of person, bro. I'm not saying fighter. Rolly's the type of person that you can't get bored with, bro. If you're chilling with Rolly, bro, I think I think you'll be laughing every hour. There'll be something funny. Like you'll be driving around and you'll be just fucking laughing and shit, bro. Like if you're cruising with Ryan all day, I think you might get some mood swings. You know what I mean? You might laugh your fucking ass off for 2 3 hours, and then for other 2 3 hours you might fucking cry your fucking ass off. You know what I mean? And then for the 2 3 hours you might motherfucking want to go fucking I don't know, party with some bitches and shit. 2 3 hours and shit. You might be fucking getting all serious, fucking talking about some fatherhood shit. And then you might want to go to church for 2 3 hours. I mean, it might be just all over the place. You know what I mean? Typical day of the life of a barrio kid, I guess. You know what I mean? Just from California. You know what I mean? I don't know. Rusty Cage says Rolly versus Barroso, the biggest screw job in modern boxing history. Could be, bro. Could be. It could be. Remember, Barroso is that type of a dude, man. I remember you got trolled 48 hours straight. That guy was psycho. Yeah, that was crazy, huh? That was crazy, bro. That was fucking crazy. I already went 1 hour. I think I talked enough about. Now, don't stick around, guys. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of coming back, or so I'm debating. I don't know. Should I keep going? Cut it? No, I'm gonna end the video, and I'm gonna make another video. I'm thinking of making it about Barbosa, and I also want to talk about some UFO shit. So I might just, you know what I mean? I really don't want. I don't feel like editing, cutting it, splicing it, and then uploading the other half later. I think that's more of a lazy way of doing it. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I think I didn't open the panel. I totally forgot. I was reading all these comments, bro. That I totally forgot to fucking open up the panel. I got one past 1 hour. I really don't like going over an hour for one particular topic because then I end up going in circles. I'm not the type of person that likes to go in circles. And once I repeat myself, I noticed I repeated myself, and I try not to go back to it the third time. Um, so I'm gonna open up. Let's just give me about 10 minutes. And I'm gonna make another stream, and I'm just gonna make a bullshit stream either about some UFO topics or maybe about Barbosa versus Nelson. They fight tomorrow. Maybe a prediction. I'll probably just come back and do some UFO stories, bro. Maybe just straight UFO stories or some shit like that. Um, and I'll open up the panel as soon as I get on. For those of you who are interested in joining the UFO alien talk conspiracy theories, let's see what we get into, bro. I don't know. I'll think of something. Um, it's midnight in California, bro. I got nothing else to do, bro, and I really don't want to stretch this topic. But it is what it is. Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for joining in. Everybody in the panel, bro. Everybody, thank you for being respectful, and thank you for the dialogue, for the conversations. And once again, man, this is a dude here at the boxing commentaries, and I will get you guys in the next round. Peace.